From the dawn of civilization, humans have always sought to move faster, not just to survive, not just to travel, but to transcend limits, to chase dreams, to conquer the impossible. Thousands of years ago, speed meant survival. The horse was humanity's first machine, strong, swift, and reliable. It carried warriors to battle, traders across deserts, and kings across empires. Civilizations rose and fell on the strength of these animals. The thundering hooves were the pulse of the ancient world, marking time in the rhythm of progress. For centuries, the horse ruled supreme. The fastest a man could travel was bound by muscle, breath, and stamina. Every journey required patience and endurance. But humans have never been content to wait. The heart has always sought to outrun the present, to move farther, faster, higher. The first great leap forward came with the wheel. Simple, yet revolutionary. A circle of wood transformed human motion. From carts to chariots, distance became conquerable. Trade expanded. Armies moved with precision, and empires connected. The wheel was humanity's first mechanical engine, a prelude to the age of machines. Then came fire, not as a source of warmth, but as a force to drive motion. Steam changed everything. The Industrial Revolution transformed human speed. Steam engines roared. Iron horses thundered across continents, and trains carried people farther and faster than any horse could. Villages became towns, towns became cities, and the world began to shrink. Distance was no longer a barrier, only imagination was. But as humans mastered land, they looked to the sky. Birds had long inspired dreams of flight, but it was the Wright brothers who made that dream tangible. In 1903, in the sands of Kitty Hawk, North Carolina, a fragile wooden plane lifted into the air for 12 seconds. 12 seconds that defied centuries of limitation. Humanity had taken its first step into the skies. The 20th century became an era of relentless acceleration. Airplanes evolved from fragile wooden cloth contraptions to powerful metal jets capable of crossing continents in hours. Trains became faster. Cars roared across highways, and engines grew stronger, faster, smarter. The world that once felt vast now seems small, interconnected by speed and ambition. But humans are never satisfied with the limits of the earth. Beyond the clouds lay the next horizon. Space. Rockets were built, tested, and launched with the same relentless desire that once drove us to tame horses and build chariots. In 1961, Yuri Gagarin became the first human to orbit Earth. Humanity had broken free of gravity itself, stepping into a realm once thought unreachable. 8 years later, Neil Armstrong walked on the moon, leaving footprints that echoed the galloping hooves of the first horses across ancient plains. The same instinct that drove humans to conquer distance on horseback now propelled them beyond Earth, into the infinite. Think about that. From a horse on dusty fields to a rocket in the blackness of space, the human race has never stopped moving. Every invention, every leap forward, every engine and wheel is part of a continuum. The desire to move faster is encoded in our very nature. Speed is not merely physical, it is ambition, ingenuity, and vision. Each era believed it had reached the limit. The fastest horse, the swiftest chariot, the quickest train, the fastest jet, until someone dared to dream further. And with each dream, humanity redefined its boundaries. Even today, we continue the race. Supersonic jets break the sound barrier. Magnetic levitation trains glide silently at hundreds of kilometers per hour. Rockets carry satellites that orbit Earth in minutes, while interplanetary probes travel billions of kilometers across the solar system. The race is eternal because the human spirit cannot remain still. Motion defines us. To stop is to fade. From the first hooves to the last rocket launch, movement has been the measure of progress, the pulse of civilization. And yet, this race is more than machinery. It is the story of curiosity and courage. The same ingenuity that led a man to mount a horse and race across a plain eventually led another to build engines that could escape the pull of Earth. Every wheel, every engine, every rocket flame is a testament to human persistence. When we watch a rocket lift off today, we are witnessing the echo of thousands of years of dreams. The horse, the chariot, the train, the airplane, the rocket, each a chapter in the same narrative. A narrative of defiance against limitation, of triumph over fear, of reaching beyond what we know. From hooves pounding earth to rockets slicing through the sky, humanity has chased one eternal goal: freedom. Freedom of movement, freedom of exploration, freedom to discover the unknown. The landscapes changed, the machines changed, but the spirit remained constant, and it is that spirit that continues today. Engineers and scientists build faster engines, safer cars, smarter trains, and rockets that may one day carry humans to Mars and beyond. The race continues because there is no finish line. The horizon recedes as we approach it, urging us onward, from horse to wheel, from steam to jet, from Earth to orbit. The story of speed is the story of human ambition. It is the proof that limits exist only to be challenged, that boundaries exist only to be crossed. Every gallop, every chug of an engine, every roar of a jet, every rocket flare carries the same message: humanity cannot stop. So the next time you hear the thundering hooves of a horse in a historical film, the whistle of a train, the roar of a jet, or the roar of a rocket breaking through the sky, remember T's. Each sound is connected. Each is a heartbeat in the eternal race that defines who we are. Because in the end, speed is not just about motion. It is about progress. It is about courage. It is about dreaming beyond the limits of the present and daring to reach for the impossible. From horse to rocket, the race never stops. And neither does the spirit of humanity. This is time storytelling, where history comes alive. If you enjoyed this journey through time, please subscribe for more untold stories and hidden truths from the past.